What's going on, guys? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, and in today's video I just wanted to quickly talk about my 1983 Caesar mask that was recently signed by Joey Jordison. Here it is. As you can see, it's got the signature right there on the forehead. And basically the story with this piece is my buddy Paul Vick was going to see Joey Jordison's new band play at a little local club close to his place, and we had been talking about trying to get a stage use mask of any sort. But obviously Joey Jordison was one of my favorite members of all time, so it would be really neat to have one of those. And it just so happened that that concert was coming up, so that kind of gave him the motivation to go to the concert a little bit and try to push for me to get a stage use mask. He goes to the concert, wants to talk to Joey, give him my business card and stuff, show him my collection. Tries to talk to Joey before the show, but some bodyguards stop him and say that Joey's not talking to anybody before the show. Catch him later. Paul went outside after the show, waited for Joey to come out, finally got a hold of him. I guess Joey had pointed at him in the crowd when he had the masks up and recognized Paul when he got outside and said, "Hey, I saw you with those masks, that's pretty awesome." He knew that these were real 83s, not 86s or any sort of like Party City mask or anything like that. We weren't really sure how Joey was going to react to even being presented with Slipknot related things. We didn't know if it was going to upset him or piss him off, or if he would be pumped about it, or who knows. As you can see, Joey still signs with the number 1 right there. He's got a little circle in the 1. And as far as I know, this might be the first and only Slipknot related thing that he has like done or talked about or been approached by since his official statements and since leaving the band. Paul ended up talking about my backup mask and Mike Covert's stage use stitch mouth mask. And when he first brought them up, Joey immediately shut him down and were like, "No way, they're fake." And it was at that time Paul brought up a photo of my mask, and Joey immediately switched. His whole attitude changed. He was like, "Yeah, you know what, I did make some and give them out." So it's kind of cool that it was 100% approved by Joey as a backup mask, and that he was really cool about it. Another thing is that Paul Vick obviously went there to bring me up and talk to him, and Joey already knew about me somehow. He saw the photo of all my Joeys together and said, "Yeah, I know, big collection, blah blah blah." As cool as it could be for him to talk about me, I guess. He also told Paul that he had a stash of Joey's in a safe in his house. So there are still stage use masks in Joey's house. I'm very curious as to what they are. But yeah, it's just kind of an interesting story. I figured you guys might like to hear about it. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in a shadow box next to my backup mask, and then I'll do a little bit of close-up and an overview on that once it's in the case. So give me just a second and we'll be over there. So here it is in the case. He still signs with a number 1, and I know I mentioned that earlier, but how cool is that? That he didn't just sign as Joey Jordison. Like, he knew what was up, still signed it with a 1, because let's face it, he's always gonna be number 1. It's Joey fucking Jordison. Just wanted to give a big thank you to Paul. You did not have to do this, and you did it anyways. After me and Paul had talked about the show, I instantly regretted not sending something out to him to have signed for me, and it's like he knew what was going on, and he was like, "Well, I got an 83 signed for you," so that's pretty fucking awesome. And yeah, you've been a really good friend, and you didn't have to do that, and I really appreciate it. So shout out to Paul. If you guys would like to follow him, he stopped by the house not too long ago in like November, and we made some videos together, and he took some awesome pictures of me that have since become like my profile picture and the new business card and all that good shit. So I'll link him down below, Perfect Ugly on Instagram. You guys can check out his stuff. He does lots of art, painting, photography, stuff like that. So yeah, thank you very much, Paul. Hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you later.